Only 3 videos today, but I decided to do the spicy noodle challenge first. Bad idea. Hey! What is up, internet? My name is Ash. Welcome back to ISKAttershot. I just filmed the spicy noodle challenge, which, now that I think of it, I should have done at the end. I filmed other videos first, but oh yeah, nasa huli ng pagsisisi. I'm alright, guys. So anyway, I wanted to do a favorites video. Now, I don't usually have like products to promote. I mean, not promote, but like I usually change from brand to brand. So that's not really what I'm gonna do. But I decided to do a favorites video wherein I list all my favorite the media that I consume. TV shows, movies, books that I read, music, podcasts, so on and so forth. What's my point? That spicy noodle soup is getting into me. I wanted to do a favorites video because, one, when I like something, it's usually just me and a couple other people from different parts of the world who I don't really communicate with. So I can't really fangirl over something with other people because, you know, it's only me that like that certain movie or song or artist or whatever. Another thing is that usually with TV shows, when I say that I like it, they usually get canceled after 1 season or 2. So we'll see if I say that I like this particular TV show that they would get canceled. Maybe if I tell people about my favorite TV show and they start watching it, then those TV shows might not even get canceled. So, I mean, that's a theory, right? So, okay, I'm gonna start. Since we're on the topic of TV shows, favorite TV show, I have quite a few that I like right now. I just finished watching the Korean series I Am Not a Robot. Did you understand that? I think I'm eating my words again. I Am Not a Robot. That's the title of the Korean series. Well, it's about, well, a human who pretended to be a robot in front of this like philanthropist millionaire who owns a big company, and this millionaire happens to have a human allergy. He's allergic to physical contact, which is crazy to me.
발병은 스킨십 했을 때만 일어나고 증세는 접촉 시간이 길어질수록 심해집니다. 예방약 없고 가벼운 발병은 약으로.
And it's funny, having this robot in his life was like just a blessing, because okay, now I can have a friend, hug my friend or whatever, and it wouldn't affect me because that friend is a robot. But surprise, that robot is actually human. So yeah, it's fun. Another show that I really like right now is Andy Mac from Disney, and I know I'm a bit old to be watching Disney, but that's that's the TV show that I would have wanted to have seen. I would have loved to have seen a TV show like that when I was growing up, because they're a family who has a Chinese heritage, so they show the Chinese culture, which I am from. I'm part Chinese, so that's like, wow. Andy, one of her best friends is gay, so that's also like a very political thing. It's like, yay, LGBTQ plus community has representation in a kids show, which is great, because I didn't really see that when I was growing up. So yeah, highly recommend Anime. Go watch that show. And I am hoping that it doesn't get canceled, because me and my mom, we watched that, bond over that show. Because I mean, I guess aside from the brilliant story that, oh hey, surprise, the sister that you've known all these years, your older sister, is actually your mom. Haha, surprise! So that's like the fun part of it. So they're trying to build a relationship as mother-daughter. Any other shows that I like? Well, aside from Grey's Anatomy, which is like one of my all-time faves. I guess that's it. The favorite movie. Oh wait, before we go to favorite movie, because I'm still thinking about that. I want to go to my favorite book first. My favorite book, as of the moment, is It Only Happens in Movies by who wrote that again? Oh, Holly Bourne. Am I saying that right? Anyway, It Only Happens in the Movies. It's so brilliantly written. It's a YA book, and it's about this girl who is so fed up with all these romance films that she grew up with, but as she grew older, she realized that it's so unrealistic that those things that happen in a romance film doesn't happen in real life. Like, a bad boy stays a bad boy, but in romance films, a bad boy falls in love with this girl and suddenly becomes a good guy. I mean, I guess the saying, old habits die hard, doesn't apply. Is that the saying? It's really great because she describes all these like cliche moments, like the meet cute or the grand gestures that happen towards the end of the movie, and then she proceeds to narrate. She proceeds to give a narration about what happens to the protagonist based off of that like cliche romance movie moment, like a meet cute. Then she narrates that this girl, the main character, meets this guy and yada yada yada, but she does so in a way that it's very realistic, that is so far from, I mean, there are like tangents and parallels with like romance movie moments, but like the end result is always very true to life. During the moment that the main character gets into a relationship with this guy who is, well, not really a good choice. Part of me wants them to have a cliche romance movie ending that they lived happily ever after. But then part of me also doesn't want that to happen because it's it would like go against the whole point of the book, which is it only happens in the movies, and if their story ends up just like any other romance film, then you have to read the book to see if they got the happily ever after ending or they don't end up together. Who knows? But I really like the book, and I don't read a lot of books, so that's like really something. I usually read something that like catches my attention. What else? Oh, favorite podcast. Oh, sorry. Favorite podcast. Just a Tip with Megan Bitsson. Oh man, that podcast saved me from so much. It really, really helped me. Philippines to Seattle is like, it's long. And the week before I was about to go home to Manila, the week before I went home, Just a Tip released this episode with Alex Costa, I believe, and they talked about like what they do during long flights. Boy, did that help me sleep comfortably during the flight. Well, she had a lot of tips. You should listen to the podcast so you know, and I do recommend that you do, because even if you don't really necessarily have that kind of problem, it is like a good lesson to learn now before you get into that situation. It's a whole thing. And on October 19th, the episode with Chachi Gonzalez came out just as I was heading to Megan Batsoon's dance class in the Philippines. They talked about the person who wrote in said that they wanted to get back to dance and wanted to attend dance class, but they were too like scared or afraid or intimidated that they don't have as great of a technique as the younger ones, and they were afraid that they would be the oldest person there. I was feeling all of that on my way to the dance class, but I was like, hey, it's Megan, it would be fine. From what I've seen in her videos, she's like likes to spread like positivity around, so that's what she encourages her students to do, which, yes, that's what I've seen. They were saying that have the right mindset. Like, why are you going to the dance class? What do you wish to gain? And you're all just learning. They were saying that now when you go to a dance class, it's usually to be, your purpose is to be part of a select group that would be filmed and posted on YouTube. Your goal is to become a viral star. That shouldn't be your mindset when you go to the dance class. And I felt so like I felt relaxed. Well, I'm still nervous because it was the first time I'm gonna be dancing after a long time. So I still felt that nerve. I still felt anxious, but those words from Megan and from Chachi, both dancers, they just, it helped me a lot. Again, you have to listen to the episode to the podcast to know what I'm talking about. But yes, everything that they talk about, even the side when they get sidetracked and talk about other things, it's fun because they do get sidetracked a lot and they talk about a bunch of random stuff that doesn't really relate to any of the questions, asking for tips, but that's what makes the whole podcast fun. It's like a conversation with a friend. It's like you're part of the group and you're part of the conversation, which is fun. You're listening and you're laughing with them, sometimes at them for all their embarrassing stories, but I mean, they're only human, and that's what I think is like the greatest thing about it, because they would admit their wrongs and tell you not to do what they did, and learn from their mistakes, because they're learning themselves and they're in turn teaching you. So listen to Just a Tip with Megan, a real girl. I also want to mention my favorite pairing. Well, they're not my OT, because that would be impossible and unstoppable. From childhood to adulthood, it's still there. But my favorite pairing, my favorite ship as of the moment is Young and Lin Jingxiao. I hope I said that right. From the web series A Love So Beautiful, Chinese web series A Love So Beautiful. I know that those two are not really the main couple for that series, because I mean it took me until episode 21, 22 to actually ship the main couple, because I hated Xiaochen. I hated that guy. He's not good for Shaoxi. Not at all. I was rooting for Wu Bosong. Anyway, I really like Lu Yang and Lin Jingxiao, because the way Lu Yang admired Jingxiao is just, he says that he likes her, but he doesn't have aggressive actions. He doesn't corner the girl, like the typical bad boy move in romance films, which goes back to why I like the book. It only happens in the movies, because it just completely debunks everything that's so messed up. If a guy does that to you and you think that's a romantic gesture, that's stupid. But yeah, that Lu Yang is he just admires Jingxiao, and he's not quiet about it, because he says it verbally, and he gives longing, loving stares.
嫂子，
什么嫂？你来人了！好像没声了，是不是走了？
没呢，肯定没呢。
he's not like aggressive. I mean, this is my preference. Subtlety is power. There is so much more impact and more unique factor with subtle actions, subtle gestures. I don't need a grand gesture. Just show me that you appreciate me and that you like me in a very subtle way, that I still know that you like me and not just like as a friend. But do you get me? I want more movies where I want more shows where the kisses are gentle and it's tender and it's passionate, but it's not like aggressive. The simple handhold is like so powerful, and that's what I like about this pair, Du Yang and Lin Jingshao, because that's like, they don't really start off as they like each other already. They built something and it lasted for years.
云霞，我爱你。
That's very adorable. Favorite YouTuber? Maybe? I really like Batu right now, if you can't tell. And I'm really starting to get into Shane Dawson. I know a lot of YouTubers, they say that they started because Shane, but I didn't really get into Shane. I just started watching his videos this year, the whole TanaCon thing. That's why I started watching him. I am now just starting to understand his humor, and I didn't get him when I was younger. So maybe my humor has changed. Also, Thomas Sanders. His Sanders Sides videos are wow. You need to watch the Sanders Sides videos because it's so well thought of, well written, and it's just favorite movie. I would go the Asian representation route and say like Crazy Rich Asians or like To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but I am so sorry. I am really thankful that they finally decided to make a big budget film that is an all Asian cast, and it's very revolutionary for this time in our generation. Maybe not revolutionary, but it's a big deal for Asian Americans and for Asian Americans and Asians in general, because a whole topic of representation needs a whole other video for that. So yeah, I'm going with Ocean's 8 right now, because aside from it being like a very female-driven cast, the plot twists, I didn't expect the ending. Yeah, Ocean's 8, that's my favorite movie for October. I think I've rambled for long enough. So yeah, those are my favorites for October. And yeah, if you like this video, I don't know, maybe I can do another favorites video next month. Comment if you like any of these shows, any of the things that I mentioned in in this video, and maybe you can suggest other series, movies, books, podcasts. Oh yes, please. I am really into podcasts right now, so I'm trying to discover new podcasts. So please comment what podcast you listen to, and subscribe, and click the notification bell. And remember, scatter love, scatter kindness, scatter sugar, spice, and everything nice. And I will see you when I see you.